guys, welcome back to Perisno's version 7.5. um, in the last episode we had just started, and we didn't have very many units. Now we have, well, we have 40, but only 38 fit for battle, because we have a couple wounded. And as you can see, a few in-game days have passed. I think it's like the first week or so, maybe day 10, day 11, somewhere around there. It's not very high. And we now have some Tauranian mercenary cavalry, and these guys were very, very expensive. We had about 13,000 or so, or 14,000, and these guys basically took all of it, which is totally fine, because we actually need the cavalry for these field battles, and they are helping our Tauranian units level up, so we're going to go ahead and charge these guys in, and then charge our infantry in. And we have a lot of veteran footmen now, because I've been battling mostly robbers and those kind of units, and letting our infantry kill most of them. I think Ire is level 6 now. And you can see our Tauranian veteran footmen are getting a lot of kills, which is great. It'll help them level up quite a bit. Our mercenary lancer units are getting quite a few kills themselves, and they don't level up because they are just mercenary units, and you just hire them from the NPC, but that's okay. Because without them, you can see we lost 3 footmen, even with those units. But without our mercenary lancers, which we have 18 of them, I think our footmen would die pretty horrible deaths, unfortunately. But that's quite alright. I do have some prisoner management now, so we have that. And we can go ahead and take all this loot. And this is how we're going to make money. You can see our 30-something thousand has gone by really fast. We're down to a tenth of what we had, so. And we just leveled up, which is awesome. But you can see we're getting footmen at a pretty decent rate. We have 10 of them now. 10 veterans, I should say. Just because they're getting kills, and even though we have the lancers, they're still able to get experience. So this is what we're going to be doing probably for. Let's see, what do we want here? Let's get one more in looting, and I think that's going to be all I'm going to put there. Somebody did mention why not just use a crossbow, and I think that's what we're going to do. We'll use a two-handed weapon and a crossbow, and we have a lot of bolts. Yeah, we have about 94 bolts, so we should be in the money. As far as bolts go, we just need to upgrade our crossbow eventually. I spent some money on armor, but we're still stuck with our saddle horse for now. But that's okay. So what we're doing now is going after these Volhir raiders and leveling up our units, because they do give quite a bit of experience. And as we lose units and others level up, we're just going back to the Tauranian lands and recruiting more. Go ahead and charge our infantry in, because it might take them a few minutes to get over there. And hopefully we don't get shot in the face, because we have no shield, so we gotta be very careful. We'll charge a cavalry in just a second. So basically this is how you level up your units when you first start off in Perisno. You get cavalry as soon as you can, and then that cavalry will, go ahead and charge these guys in. The cavalry will supplement your, you can see we're losing, we just lost 3 veteran footmen in quick succession to archers. So this is why you want cavalry, so that they can protect your infantry. And now you can see that they're getting quite a few kills. And this is why, yeah, this is how you level units. You get as much cavalry as you can, supplemented by as many infantry as you can, or whatever units that you would like to level up. And then you just find the best units that you can tackle, and whatever you can take. And that's how you, well, as I said before, that's how you level units. They get experience based on their kills, so if you have a lot of one unit, and that unit gets, those units get a bunch of kills, then they're going to level up. And as you can see, we've already got a King's Guard. And this guy's going to level up into a Kingsman. We're going to put him up front. Hopefully he won't die, but it's a strong possibility that he will. Just because he is going to be, we don't want to do that. Just because he is going to be in just the front of battle. And you can see we're getting a lot of experience and a lot of orums for our units. Now we are short on infantry now, so now is a good time to go back and replenish our ranks. We started out with 44, and we've lost 12 in this whole adventure. So we definitely want to go back to these cities, replenish ranks. Yeah, and as our renown grows, I think we'll get more and more recruits from these villages. Unfortunately, we're going to put these guys at the very front. Well, actually, do we want to put them at the very front? I don't think we do. I think we want to put them down here, because we want our higher tier units in battle first, so that they reach the maximum level that they can reach. I have been taken prisoner once by some Tauranian hackers because I got a little too cocky. That's okay. Isn't too big of a deal. We escaped, and there was like 2 fit for battle after that, so I just went back in and took those guys out with my crossbow and got some of our units back. Shi Jin isn't with us because he was taken prisoner. I have no idea where he is, but we'll find him eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now. Mainly, what we want to do is, well, we want to fight a ransom broker for sure, and then we want to, I think we have a lot of, yeah, we need to sell some items, and mainly just hunt Valhyr raiders for a while. We could probably hunt snowcrawlers as well, but I'm a little concerned about hunting those at the moment. And who are you? Entertaining Goodsman. So no ransom broker I'm seeing. I wonder if we can sell. Yeah. 7 prisoners. That's fine. You do get a decreased amount of orums by selling to tavern keepers and anything but a ransom broker. Just so you guys are aware. But it's not that big of a deal right now. Let's just see. 155 if we sell to the armor smith. And he doesn't have enough arms. Oh, that's right. Because we've already sold here, so we gotta take all this crap back. This guy has literally nothing to give us. We don't want to pay. Yeah, you can have that back. So let's just look at the sword. 155 to the armor smith and the weaponsmith. So, it doesn't really matter who we sell to. Which is fine. So what we'll do is we'll go to another village. And we're not a mercenary or anything right now. We're totally funding our army by ourselves. And it's working out okay right now. Old God's Worshipper. I think we're gonna go with the new gods this time around. So we will kill the fool. And yes, we lose honor and morale, but it's either that or we convert and honor needs minus 10. Ouch. That's not great. We need to, hopefully we can fix that eventually. Let's see. What does this guy have? 2,000. So yeah, there's that. And this is why looting comes in handy, because of all of this stuff here. We'll take those. And yeah, we only lost out on maybe 8 arms or something there, so we'll sell all of this to this guy. Actually, Slider could use this. So we'll give him that. And Lame White Warhorse. Brown Perisno Hunter, 46. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with the horse we have for now, and we'll give Slider this armor. Yeah, that's a lot better for him. And we'll just wait here for some time because it's about to become nighttime. And now we will be on the hunt yet again. 31 Volhy Raiders. They have Perisno Pilgrims and Initiates, but I don't think I want to get Perisno units this time around. So what are these deserters like? Drake and Kragers. So these are cavalry units. We probably won't engage these, even though we could easily take them. What we mainly want to do is look for... probably not these guys. They have 14 experienced Volhy Raiders. We probably don't want to take those guys on. But this unit right here of 21 we can take. Hopefully we don't get swarmed here though. There's probably like a nest of these guys around here. What we can do is engage these guys now. Yeah, because his little buddies didn't engage to help him out. So we'll put our infantry up front. Cavalry's just going to follow us. We have no archers yet, but that's quite alright. What we'll do is we'll take our cavalry over here to this hill. As long as we have the funds to recruit more cavalry as we need them, then our infantry units are going to be just fine, and we'll go ahead and charge our infantry in there. Ouch. And our cavalry. Because that hurts. And since these guys are lancers, they're like really good units to start off with. And now that their infantry is focused on our cavalry, our infantry can get in there and hopefully take out quite a few of them. Slider's got a kill, which is nice. Yeah, and the bowman is focusing on someone else. There you go, man. Aw, really, recruit? You couldn't use your shield for a little bit there, really? Yeah, but this is how we level units. In case you guys are wondering, this is basically what I do off screen. I go into battles and I watch some of our units get massacred, and I watch others do very well and gain experience for the rest of the group. Basically, unfortunately our lancers are getting quite a few kills, but it's the price we have to pay. I'll explain how this works in case some of you don't know. We did lose a mercenary lancer, which is unfortunate, but it's quite alright. So, let's assume that these recruits got kills. That gives them experience to every unit in there. So, if one recruit gets kills, all 12 units get experience. And we can level them up into footmen. And it goes the same for our footmen. If a footman gets a kill, all units in there get experience. So the more of you have of one unit, the more likely they are to get kills, which means experience for all of those units, which is how they level up faster. So more units equals more kills equals more experience and faster leveling. And the shared party experience doesn't hurt either. You can see our recruits are leveling up very fast into footmen, which will in turn help them level up into veteran footmen. Now I'm going for infantry right now instead of bowmen because infantry can be a little harder to level. Once we get a pretty good amount of medium to high tier infantry, maybe some King's Guard, or a lot of veteran footmen. What we'll do is switch over, assuming that we get maybe 20 or so veteran footmen and a few King's Guard. What we'll probably do is switch over to longbowmen and start leveling up some archers, because we will need archers when it comes time to siege. And it'll be time to siege. We're losing out on maybe 8 arms. Not bad. And we'll just wait here for some time. When it comes time to fight vassals in siege and such, we'll have the archers and the footmen ready for that, and a ransom broker. Yeah, we can sell these. We want Dietrich. Let's see. Dietrich up the rack. I will not tell you a lot about myself. I will keep the story short, unlike other people at taverns who just love to gossip and blab their information as if they have no privacy at all. Let's see how much he costs. 10,000 orums. We're not going to take him yet. Unfortunately. 10,000 is a little too much. We will look and see if Allendale is around here, though. Allendale is someone that we definitely want to get, so if we do, I have no idea who this guy is. Probably a mercenary seller. Let's see. Where is Shijin? He's at Galway. Okay, so we can go get Shijin later. It's good to know. We have plenty of food. It's daylight. Let's go out and hunt one more party before I end this episode off. And we could take these guys on and get a Wolf Knight, some Drake and Dragoneers, but some farmers, peasant women. But I kind of just want to keep our army pure as possible. We have one bounty scout, and that's the only Tauranian unit that we don't have. Or that's the only unit that we have that isn't Tauranian, so there's a bunch of robbers we could take as well. We'll go with the Volhy Raiders, though. Whoop. Deserters. Freaking Kragers, okay. I don't think these guys will engage us. Yeah, they're running from us, which is good. So we'll engage these guys. And these guys are giving us so much experience, which is why we are fighting these instead of the robbers, but you really want to try to engage the robbers first off. I mean, I know that's probably self-explanatory, but in Perisno, one veteran unit or one medium or high tier unit can take out many, many, many low tier units by himself. So we'll go ahead and charge our infantry in for sure. So you definitely want to make sure, let's see, cavalry, want to spread these guys out a little bit and then go ahead and charge them in. And I think I made a mistake by putting them on this hill, but maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, you for sure want to make sure that you can take whatever it is that you're going up against. You can see our veteran footmen and regular footmen are getting most of the kills this time around, which is what we want. We are losing a few to death, but that's quite alright. It's going to happen until you get surgery and a medic, so it's not a big deal. That's why you get units like I have here. As long as you have cavalry that can take out the high tier units and so forth, you should be quite alright. Now we're up to 10 veterans, which is great. I don't think these guys have shields, which is unfortunate. It's quite alright. So what we can do is take all of this stuff, and this is probably how we're going to fund our army for a while. We can give these boots to Slider, and another footman, which is great. Another veteran footman, and another King's Guard. So you can see how this is actually working out quite well. Talk to Slider. Let's see your equipment. 3810, 3911, that's slightly better. And then 32 there. I don't think... Maybe he can. Can he take these? Yes, he can. He has 3 in power throw. Okay, so we'll give him some throwing axes. And maybe that'll help him out quite a bit. So that'd be good. Awesome. So Slider's getting some gear, finally. And just another reason to fight these guys as soon as you can. I think snow crawlers may be easier, but keep in mind that I'm pretty sure that most of those are archers. They may not be, but I can't remember right off. And snow crawlers are over in this area. You may want to fight those first before the Volhir Raiders, at least until you get a good number of cavalry, like I have. Tauranian Mercenary Lancers are probably the easiest cavalry to get starting off, unless you can get Glory-Seeking Men from prisoners, like rescue them. But yeah, Tauranian Mercenaries are about 750 arms each, and I bought 18, which was around 13,000 or so. So keep that in mind if you're playing along with me here. Until then, or for now, I should say, I'm going to be ending this episode off here. I just wanted to show you guys what it is I do off screen, show a little bit of progress, what's going on, show you that I haven't forgotten. I've just had a busy work schedule lately. And I'll be recording another episode probably tomorrow. I don't know if it'll come out then, but as always, I thank you guys for watching and for the support. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.